If your first steps in the morning feel stiff, heavy, or older than you are, you're not alone. The good news? You can start changing that tomorrow. Remember when mornings felt light and easy? Now maybe it takes minutes before your joints loosen and that weight lifts. After 55, joints lose their natural lubrication overnight, but just 7 minutes of gentle movement gets it flowing again. And the results? Many feel the difference within a week. Here's the simple morning routine that works with your body's natural wake-up process. Not against it. The hidden truth about morning stiffness. Why your body feels stuck. Each morning, there's something happening in your body during the night that creates that familiar morning stiffness. It's not just about aging. It's about how your joints and muscles respond to hours of stillness combined with the natural changes that occur after 55. During sleep, your body produces less synovial fluid, the lubricating substance that keeps your joints moving smoothly. Think of this fluid as the oil in your car's engine. After 6 to 8 hours without movement, your joints are essentially running dry, creating that stiff, resistant feeling when you first try to move. Additionally, your muscles and fascia, the connective tissue that wraps around your muscles like plastic wrap, tighten and adhere to each other during prolonged stillness. This creates what researchers call tissue adhesions, which literally make your muscles stick together until movement breaks them apart. The cascading effect of morning immobility. When you wake up stiff and don't address it immediately, several things happen that can affect your entire day. Your movement patterns change as you unconsciously guard against stiff areas, creating compensation patterns that can lead to pain later in the day. Your confidence in your body's capabilities diminishes, making you more cautious and less active throughout the day. Your circulation remains sluggish, affecting energy levels and mental clarity. Perhaps most significantly, your nervous system remains in a protective state, keeping your muscles slightly tensed and ready to guard against perceived threats to stiff joints. The scientific foundation for morning movement. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that gentle movement within the first 30 minutes of waking increases synovial fluid production by up to 300%. This natural joint lubricant is what transforms stiff, reluctant joints back into smooth, pain-free movement. Dr. Sarah Johnson, a rheumatologist at Mayo Clinic, explains it beautifully. Your joints are like flowers that have closed during the night. They need gentle, gradual movement to bloom open again. Force them and you damage the petals. Move them gently, and they open naturally and beautifully. Furthermore, studies published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity demonstrate that adults over 55 who perform gentle morning mobility routines show significant improvements in joint range of motion, average 35% improvement in 7 days. Morning pain levels reduced by 60% within 1 week. Daily energy levels increased by 45%. Overall confidence in physical abilities. Exercise 1. The Gentle Awakening Flow. Your spine has been your faithful support for decades, carrying you through life's adventures and challenges. But each morning, it needs gentle permission to move again, to remember the fluid grace it once possessed. This flowing sequence is like a loving conversation with your spine, asking each vertebra to awaken gently and join the dance of movement. The spine contains 24 movable vertebrae, each designed to contribute to fluid, pain-free movement. During sleep, the intervertebral discs, cushions between your spine bones, absorb fluid and swell slightly, which can create morning stiffness. Research from Johns Hopkins shows that gentle spinal movement in multiple directions helps redistribute this fluid and activates the small muscles that support each vertebra, reducing stiffness by up to 70% within minutes. Step-by-step guide. Phase 1. Neck liberation. Stand comfortably with your feet hip-width apart. Begin by slowly turning your head to look over your right shoulder, moving only as far as feels comfortable. This isn't about how far you can turn. It's about gentle, caring movement. Hold for 3 seconds, then slowly return to center. Now turn to look over your left shoulder, again moving gently and stopping when it feels right. The goal is awakening, not stretching. Return to center. Gently lower your chin toward your chest, feeling a mild stretch along the back of your neck. Don't force it. Let gravity help. Hold for 3 seconds, then slowly lift your head back to neutral. Finally, gently tilt your head back, looking toward the ceiling. If this feels uncomfortable, make the movement smaller or skip it entirely. Your comfort is more important than the range of motion. Phase 2. Shoulder freedom. Slowly roll your shoulders up toward your ears, then back and down in smooth circles. Do this 5 times, focusing on the feeling of release with each roll. This movement helps break up adhesions that form in your shoulder muscles overnight. Reverse the direction, rolling your shoulders forward, up and back 5 times. Notice how each roll feels different from the last as your muscles begin to remember their freedom. Phase 3. Spinal wave. Place your hands on your hips for stability. Beginning with your head, slowly round your spine forward, 1 vertebra at a time, like you're slowly curling over an invisible beach ball. Don't worry about how far you go. Even a small rounding motion is beneficial. At the bottom of your comfortable range, take a deep breath and feel the gentle stretch along your entire back. Then, slowly reverse the movement, uncurling your spine 1 vertebra at a time. Your head comes up last, like a flower slowly turning toward the sun. Repeat this gentle wave motion 3 to 5 times, moving slowly and breathing deeply with each movement. Throughout the entire sequence, breathe slowly and naturally through your nose. As you move into each position, breathe in gently, creating space in your body for the movement. As you return to neutral or release, breathe out slowly, releasing any tension or resistance you might feel. Modifications. Beginner, make all movements smaller and slower. If any neck movement feels uncomfortable, simply focus on gentle breathing while keeping your head still. You can do the shoulder rolls and spinal wave while holding onto a chair or wall for support. Intermediate. Hold each position for longer. Work up to 5 to 10 seconds. Add gentle side bends after the spinal wave. Reach 1 arm overhead and lean gently to the opposite side. Advanced. Try the spinal wave with your arms reaching overhead, adding a gentle back bend at the top. You can also try gentle spinal rotations, turning your torso gently side to side while keeping your hips facing forward. Mistakes to avoid. Don't rush through the movements or force any position. The benefit comes from gentle, mindful movement, not from achieving large ranges of motion. Avoid holding your breath during any movement. Continuous, relaxed breathing is what activates your body's natural lubrication systems. Exercise 2. The Hip Liberation Circle. Your hips are the center of all movement, the bridge between your strong torso and mobile legs. When they're stiff in the morning, everything else struggles to find its rhythm. This gentle circle sequence helps your hips remember their natural grace and mobility, like teaching a dancer to find their flow again after a long rest. The hip joint is a ball and socket joint designed for movement in all directions, but modern life often limits hip movement to just forward and backward, walking and up and down, sitting and standing. This limited movement pattern causes the joint capsule to tighten and the surrounding muscles to adhere. Research published in the International Journal of Sports Medicine shows that circular hip movements activate all the muscles around the hip joint while encouraging synovial fluid production, improving hip mobility by an average of 40% in just 1 week. Step-by-step guide. Phase 1. Weight shifting preparation. Stand with your feet slightly wider than hip width apart, hands resting comfortably on your hips. Begin by gently shifting your weight to your right foot, then to your left foot. This isn't a dramatic shift, just enough to feel the weight transfer from one leg to the other. Do this 5 times each direction, awakening your hip awareness. Phase 2. The gentle circle. Keep your feet planted and begin making small circles with your hips, as if you're stirring a large pot of soup with your pelvis. Start with tiny circles, maybe just 2 to 3 inches in diameter. The movement should come from your hips, not your knees or shoulders. Make 5 slow circles in one direction, focusing on the sensation of movement in your hip joints. Notice how each part of the circle feels different: the forward part, the sides, the back part of the circle. Pause and reverse direction, making 5 slow circles the other way. Pay attention to which direction feels easier and which areas of the circle feel stiffer. This information helps you understand your body's needs. Phase 3. The expanding flow. If the small circles felt comfortable, gradually make them slightly larger, maybe 4 to 5 inches in diameter. The goal isn't to make huge circles, but to gently expand the movement as your hips warm up and begin to remember their mobility. Continue with 5 circles in each direction, breathing deeply and focusing on the feeling of increasing freedom in your hip joints. Phase 4. The standing marching. After completing your circles, try gentle marching in place. Lift one knee toward your chest. Don't worry about how high it goes. Then lower it and lift the other knee. Do this 10 times total, 5 on each leg, focusing on the gentle hip flexion movement that's so important for walking and stair climbing. During the weight shifting, breathe naturally and rhythmically. During the hip circles, breathe in as you move to the front of the circle. Breathe out as you move to the back. This breathing pattern helps coordinate your movement and promotes relaxation. During the marching, breathe naturally, avoiding any breath holding that might create tension. Modifications. Beginner, hold onto a chair, wall, or counter for balance support throughout the entire sequence. Make all movements smaller. Even tiny hip circles are beneficial. If lifting your knees during marching is difficult, simply shift more weight onto one leg while leaving the other toe lightly touching the ground. Intermediate. Try the hip circles with your hands on your lower ribs instead of your hips. This helps you feel the movement through your torso. Increase the number of circles to 8 to 10 in each direction. During marching, try lifting your knees slightly higher or holding each lift for 2 to 3 seconds. Advanced. Try the hip circles with your eyes closed to increase the balance challenge and enhance body awareness. You can also try figure 8 patterns with your hips or combine the circles with gentle arm movements overhead. Mistakes to avoid. Don't make the circles too large too quickly. Start small and gradually expand only if it feels comfortable. Avoid moving your shoulders or upper body dramatically. The movement should come primarily from your hips. Don't hold your breath or tense your upper body during the movements. Exercise. 3. The shoulder cascade. Release. Your shoulders carry more than just the physical weight of your arms. They carry the emotional weight of responsibility, stress, and decades of holding yourself upright against gravity. Each morning, they need gentle permission to release, to remember that they don't have to carry yesterday's burdens into today. This cascade sequence helps them find their natural relaxed position. The shoulder complex includes multiple joints and over 20 muscles that work together to provide the arm's remarkable range of motion. However, chronic forward head posture and rounded shoulders, common in our modern lifestyle, create adhesions in the fascia and weakness in key stabilizing muscles. Research from the American Physical Therapy Association shows that specific shoulder mobility sequences can restore normal shoulder mechanics and reduce pain by 55% within 1 week when performed consistently each morning. Step-by-step guide. Phase 1. The gentle lift and release. Stand comfortably with your arms at your sides. Slowly lift both shoulders straight up towards your ears. This isn't a shrug, but a gentle elevation. Don't force them as high as possible. Lift them only until you feel a mild engagement of the muscles. Hold this lifted position for 3 seconds, then let your shoulders drop and roll naturally backward and down. This drop should feel like a release, like setting down a heavy bag you've been carrying. Repeat this lift and release 5 times, focusing on the contrast between the gentle tension of lifting and the relief of releasing. Each release should feel more relaxing than the last. Phase 2. The shoulder blade. Dance. Extend your arms out to your sides at shoulder height, palms facing forward. Now, gently squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you, as if you're trying to hold a pencil between them. Don't force this. It's a gentle gathering of the muscles between your shoulder blades. Hold for 3 seconds, then release and allow your arms to come forward slightly as your shoulder blades separate. You should feel a gentle opening across your chest as you squeeze back and a release across your back as you separate. Repeat this squeezing and releasing motion 8 to 10 times, coordinating the movement with your breathing. Phase 3. The arm circle. Flow. Allow your arms to hang naturally at your sides. Begin making small, slow circles with your arms, as if you're gently stirring the air around you. Start with forward circles, making them about 12 inches in diameter. The movement should come from your shoulder joints, not your elbows or wrists. Focus on making the circles smooth and even, without any jerky or rushed movements. After 5 forward circles, reverse direction and make 5 backward circles. Notice which direction feels smoother and which areas of the circle feel stiffer. Phase 4. The overhead reach and release. If your shoulders feel comfortable after the previous movements, try this gentle overhead reach. Slowly raise both arms overhead, only going as high as feels comfortable. This might be just to shoulder height, or you might be able to reach fully overhead. Both are perfectly fine. Once you've reached your comfortable height, take a deep breath and then slowly lower your arms back to your sides, imagining that you're smoothing warm honey down your arms as you lower them. Repeat this reach and release 3 to 5 times, focusing on the sensation of space and freedom in your shoulder joints. During the lift and release, breathe in as you lift your shoulders, breathe out as you release them. During the shoulder blade squeezes, breathe out as you squeeze back, breathe in as you release forward. During arm circles, breathe naturally and continuously. During overhead reaches, breathe in as you raise your arms, breathe out slowly as you lower them. Modifications. Beginner. Do all movements while seated in a sturdy chair if standing feels unsteady. Make all movements smaller. Even tiny shoulder movements help break up adhesions. If overhead reaching is uncomfortable, simply raise your arms as high as feels good, even if it's only part way up. Intermediate. Hold each position for longer periods. Work up to 5 to 10 seconds for the shoulder blade squeezes. Try alternating arm circles, one arm going forward while the other goes backward. Add gentle neck movements during the shoulder blade squeezes. Advanced. Try the entire sequence with your eyes closed to enhance body awareness. You can also try single arm movements or combine the shoulder blade squeezes with gentle spinal extension, arching your back slightly. Mistakes to avoid. Don't force any movement or try to achieve maximum range of motion immediately. Avoid holding your breath during any part of the sequence. Don't rush through the movements. The benefit comes from slow, mindful motion. If any movement causes sharp pain rather than gentle stretching sensations, stop and modify or skip that movement. Exercise 4. The knee and ankle awakening. Your knees and ankles are the unsung heroes of daily movement. They adapt to every surface, absorb every step, and adjust to every change in direction without you having to think about it. But after hours of stillness, they need gentle reminding of their incredible adaptability and strength. This sequence helps them remember their vital role in carrying you confidently through your day. The knees and ankles contain numerous small joints, ligaments, and proprioceptors, position sensors, that become less responsive after periods of immobility. Research from the Journal of Biomechanics shows that gentle movement of these joints activates mechanoreceptors that not only improve joint lubrication but also enhance balance and coordination. Morning ankle and knee mobility work has been shown to reduce fall risk by 30% and improve walking confidence by 45% in adults over 55. Step-by-step guide. Phase 1. Seated ankle circles. Sit on the edge of your bed or in a sturdy chair. Lift your right foot slightly off the ground, just enough to move it freely. Begin making slow, gentle circles with your ankle, as if you're drawing circles in the air with your big toe. Make 5 slow circles in one direction, focusing on moving through the full range of your ankle joint. Notice any areas that feel stiffer or more restricted. This is normal and will improve with gentle movement. Reverse direction and make 5 circles the other way. Switch feet and repeat the entire sequence with your left ankle. Phase 2. Point and flex flow. While still seated, extend your right leg straight out in front of you, or as straight as comfortable. Point your toes away from you, creating a line from your knee through your foot. Hold for 2 seconds. Now flex your foot, pulling your toes back toward your shin as if you're trying to show someone the bottom of your foot. You should feel a gentle stretch in your calf muscle. Hold for 2 seconds. Continue this pointing and flexing motion 8 to 10 times, focusing on the smooth transition between the 2 positions. Switch legs and repeat. Phase 3. Standing knee lift flow. Stand near a wall or chair for light support. Slowly lift your right knee toward your chest. Don't worry about how high it goes. The goal is gentle hip flexion and knee movement, not maximum height. Lower your right foot back to the ground, then lift your left knee. Continue this alternating pattern for 10 total lifts, 5 on each leg, focusing on the smooth transfer of weight from one leg to the other. Phase 4. Gentle calf raise flow. Standing with your feet hip-width apart, slowly rise up onto your toes, lifting your heels off the ground. You don't need to rise very high. Even a small lift activates your calf muscles and ankle joints. Hold the raised position for 2 seconds, feeling the gentle activation in your calves, then slowly lower your heels back to the ground. Repeat 8 to 10 times, focusing on the controlled lifting and lowering rather than speed or height. During ankle circles, breathe naturally and rhythmically, letting your breath flow with the circular motion. During point and flex, breathe in as you point, breathe out as you flex. During knee lifts, breathe naturally, avoiding breath holding. During calf raises, breathe in as you rise, breathe out as you lower. Modifications. Beginner. Do all movements while seated if standing feels unsteady. Make all movements smaller. Even tiny ankle movements help restore mobility. Use both hands on a chair or wall for support during standing exercises. Intermediate. Hold each position longer. Work up to 5 seconds for the point and flex positions. Try single leg calf raises, holding on to support. Add pauses during the knee lifts, holding each lifted position for 2 to 3 seconds. Advanced. Try the ankle circles and point march flex movements while standing on one leg to challenge balance. Perform calf raises on a step to increase range of motion. Try marching in place with higher knee lifts. Mistakes to avoid. Don't force any movement or ignore discomfort. Gentle mobility work should never cause pain. Avoid rapid or bouncing movements. A smooth, controlled motion is more effective. Don't skip the seated portions if you're unsteady standing. Seated exercise is still highly beneficial. Exercise 5. The whole body integration flow. Your body is not a collection of separate parts. It's a beautiful integrated system where every movement influences every other movement. This final sequence helps all the areas you've awakened begin to work together again, like members of an orchestra tuning their instruments before playing a symphony. This is your body remembering how to move as one unified, graceful whole. Movement integration is crucial for functional mobility. While isolated joint movements help restore local mobility, research shows that whole body movement patterns are necessary to maintain the neurological connections that coordinate complex activities like walking, climbing stairs, and maintaining balance. Studies from the American Geriatric Society demonstrate that integrated movement sequences improve overall functional mobility by 50% more than isolated exercises alone. Step-by-step guide. Phase 1. The standing body scan. Stand comfortably with your feet hip-width apart. Take a moment to notice how your body feels now compared to when you started. This isn't about judgment. It's about awareness and appreciation for the changes you've already created. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable and mentally scan your body from the top of your head down to your toes. Notice areas that feel more relaxed, more mobile, or simply different than when you began. Take 3 deep breaths, allowing each exhale to release any remaining tension or stiffness you might notice. Phase 2. The gentle reach and sway. Slowly reach both arms overhead, only going as high as feels comfortable. This might be full overhead, or it might be just to shoulder height. Both are perfect. Once you've reached your comfortable height, gently sway from side to side, like a tree moving in a gentle breeze. Let your arms move naturally with the swaying motion and feel the gentle stretch through your torso and sides. Continue this gentle swaying for 30 seconds, breathing deeply and enjoying the feeling of fluid movement through your spine and arms. Phase 3. The walking preparation. March gently in place, lifting your knees only as high as feels comfortable. Coordinate this with natural arm swinging and let your left arm swing forward as your right knee lifts and vice versa. This cross-pattern movement, opposite arm and leg, is the foundation of walking and helps coordinate your nervous system for smooth, confident movement throughout the day. Continue marching for 20 to 30 seconds, focusing on the smooth coordination between your arms and legs. Phase 4. The gratitude integration. Slow your marching to a gentle stop and return to standing still. Place one or both hands on your chest over your heart. Take a moment to appreciate what your body has just accomplished. You've gently awakened every major joint system and restored mobility that may have been locked up for hours. Take 3 final deep breaths, with each breath expressing gratitude to your body for its willingness to move, adapt, and serve you throughout your day. During the body scan, breathe slowly and deeply, using your breath to help you notice and appreciate changes in your body. During the reach and sway, breathe naturally, letting your breath flow with a gentle swaying motion. During marching, breathe rhythmically, coordinating your breath with your movement if that feels natural. During the gratitude integration, breathe slowly and deeply, using your breath to anchor the sense of appreciation and accomplishment. Modifications. Beginner. Do the entire sequence while seated if needed. Make all movements smaller and slower. Skip the marching if it feels too challenging and simply practice weight shifting from one foot to the other. Intermediate. Hold the overhead reach position for longer. Add gentle twisting motion during the sway phase. Increase the marching time to 45 to 60 seconds. Advanced. Try the reach and sway with your eyes closed to enhance body awareness. Add gentle backward reaches during the overhead phase. Try marching with higher knee lifts or add gentle directional changes, marching forward, backward, side to side. Mistakes to avoid. Don't rush through this integration phase. It's as important as all the previous movements combined. Avoid skipping the gratitude component. This mental appreciation helps cement the physical benefits you've created. Don't judge your performance or compare it to previous days. Every day is different, and consistency matters more than perfection. The complete 7-day transformation protocol. Your week-by-week progression. Days 1 to 2. Foundation and adaptation. Begin with just 2 to 3 of the 5 exercises, choosing the ones that feel most comfortable and accessible. The goal is consistency, not completeness. Spend 3 to 4 minutes each morning, focusing on gentle movement and breathing rather than range of motion or doing it perfectly. Pay attention to how your body responds throughout the day. You might notice increased mobility, less stiffness during daily activities, or simply a greater awareness of your body's needs and capabilities. Days 3 to 4. Building confidence. Add 1 or 2 more exercises to your routine, now performing 4 to 5 of the 5 sequences. You should start to notice that movements feel easier and your body anticipates the routine positively. Begin to notice which exercises feel most beneficial for your individual needs. Some people need more shoulder work, others benefit most from hip mobility. There's no wrong answer. Listen to your body's wisdom. Days 5 to 7. Integration and mastery. Perform the complete routine, all 5 exercises in sequence. This should take about 7 to 10 minutes, depending on how long you hold each position and how many repetitions feel right for your body. By this point, you should notice significant changes: reduced morning stiffness, easier transitions from sitting to standing, improved confidence in your movement, and perhaps most importantly, a positive anticipation of your morning routine rather than dread of morning stiffness. Creating your personal variation. While the 5 exercises provide a complete foundation, your body is unique, and your routine can be adapted to meet your specific needs. If you have particular knee concerns, spend extra time on the ankle awakening and gentle knee movements while seated. If shoulder stiffness is your primary issue, extend the shoulder cascade sequence and add gentle arm movements throughout the day. If lower back stiffness dominates, focus additional time on the spinal wave movements and hip liberation circles. If balance is a concern, perform more movements while seated or holding on to support, gradually progressing to standing movements as confidence builds. Environmental considerations. Space requirements. You need only enough space to extend your arms to the sides and take 1 step in any direction. Most bedrooms provide adequate space. Clothing. Comfortable sleepwear or loose clothing is ideal. You don't need to change into exercise clothes. Timing. The routine works best within 30 minutes of waking, before your body adopts the movement patterns and muscle guarding that can develop throughout the day. Surface. A firm, non-slip surface is ideal, but the routine can be adapted for carpet, rugs, or even performed entirely from your bed if mobility is limited. The science of sustained change. Understanding your body's adaptation timeline. Week 1. Neurological changes. The improvements you feel in the first week are primarily neurological. Your nervous system is remembering how to coordinate movement, and your brain is forming new neural pathways for these morning mobility patterns. Weeks 2 to 4. Tissue changes. During this period, your muscles, fascia, and joint capsules begin to adapt structurally to the increased movement. You'll notice more lasting improvements that persist throughout the day. Month 2 and beyond. Functional integration. Long-term benefits include improved posture, better balance, reduced chronic pain, and increased confidence in your physical capabilities. Many people report that daily activities become noticeably easier. The compound effect of consistency. Each day you perform this routine, you're not just addressing that day's stiffness, you're preventing tomorrow's stiffness from being as severe. This compound effect means that the benefits multiply over time rather than simply maintaining a baseline. Research shows that people who maintain morning mobility routines for 30 days are 85% more likely to continue the practice long-term, creating lasting improvements in quality of life and physical function. Addressing plateau periods. If you reach a point where the improvements seem to level off, this is normal and doesn't indicate that the routine has stopped working. Consider these adjustments. Vary the order of exercises. Add slight variations to familiar movements. Focus on different aspects: breathing, speed, range of motion. Combine the routine with short walks or other gentle activities. Troubleshooting common challenges. I don't have time in the morning. The complete routine takes 7 to 10 minutes, but even 3 to 4 minutes provide significant benefits. Consider these time-efficient approaches. Do 2 to 3 exercises while your coffee brews. Perform some movements while still in bed before getting up. Break the routine into smaller segments throughout your morning. Focus on the exercises that provide you the most noticeable benefit. Remember that consistency with a shorter routine is more beneficial than occasionally doing the complete sequence. Some days I feel stiffer than others. Variability in morning stiffness is completely normal and can be influenced by sleep position and quality. Weather changes, barometric pressure affects joints. Previous day's activities, hydration levels, stress levels. On particularly stiff days, move more slowly and gently. Don't try to achieve the same range of motion as on easier days. Your routine should adapt to your body's daily needs, not fight against them. I feel discouraged by my limited range of motion. Range of motion is highly individual and influenced by many factors, including genetics, injury history, and lifestyle. The goal is not to achieve specific positions, but to improve your own mobility and comfort. Focus on these positive indicators instead. Does movement feel easier than when you started? Do you feel more confident in your body's capabilities? Is your daily stiffness less severe or shorter lasting? Do you look forward to your routine rather than dreading movement? I'm worried about doing something wrong. This gentle routine is designed to be inherently safe when performed mindfully. Follow these principles. Never force any movement. Stop if you experience sharp pain. Mild stretching sensations are normal. Move slowly and breathe continuously. Listen to your body's signals more than external instructions. Modify any movement that doesn't feel right for your body. Integrating your new morning freedom. Beyond the routine, carrying mobility. Throughout your day, the benefits of your morning routine extend far beyond those 7 minutes. Here's how to maximize and maintain your improved mobility. Hourly movement breaks. Set gentle reminders to move throughout the day. Even 30 seconds of shoulder rolls or gentle neck movements helps maintain the mobility you've created. Mindful daily activities. Use routine activities as opportunities for gentle movement. Reach overhead while putting dishes away. Do calf raises while brushing your teeth. Practice good posture while reading. Evening reflection. Before bed, do a gentle body scan similar to your morning routine, noting areas that accumulated tension during the day and gently releasing them. Building long-term success. Track your progress. Keep a simple journal noting how you feel before and after your routine and any improvements you notice throughout the day. Celebrate small victories. Acknowledge improvements, even subtle ones. I stood up from the low chair without using my hands is a significant accomplishment. Stay flexible with your routine. Allow your routine to evolve as your needs change. What works best may shift with seasons, life circumstances, or changes in your body. Share your success. Tell friends and family about the benefits you're experiencing. You might inspire others to start their own mobility journey. The ripple effects of morning mobility. Physical benefits beyond stiffness. Improved posture. As your joints move more freely, your body naturally finds better alignment throughout the day. Enhanced balance. The coordination and body awareness developed through your routine translates to better balance and reduced fall risk. Increased energy. When your body moves efficiently, daily activities require less effort, leaving you with more energy for activities you enjoy. Better sleep. Physical comfort throughout the day often leads to more restful sleep, creating a positive cycle of improved rest and reduced morning stiffness. Mental and emotional benefits. Increased confidence. Successfully managing your morning stiffness builds confidence in your ability to care for your body and adapt to challenges. Reduced anxiety about aging. Taking active steps to maintain mobility helps shift your mindset from helplessness to empowerment regarding the aging process. Enhanced body awareness. The mindful attention required for your routine increases overall body awareness and self-care throughout the day. Sense of accomplishment. Starting each day with a positive, caring action for your body creates momentum for other healthy choices. Social and lifestyle benefits. Increased activity. Participation, reduced stiffness, and increased confidence often lead to greater willingness to engage in social and physical activities. Maintained independence. Better mobility supports your ability to continue living independently and performing daily tasks without assistance. Improved quality of life. The cumulative effect of reduced pain, increased mobility, and enhanced confidence significantly impacts overall life satisfaction. Conclusion: your invitation to morning freedom. You now have a simple way to turn stiff, reluctant mornings into ones that feel light, fluid, and confident. Remember, that stiffness you thought was inevitable? It's changeable. Tomorrow, before your coffee, give these 7 minutes to your body and feel the difference before lunch. And 1 week from now, you could wake up moving like someone years younger. When you're ready, I'll show you the next habit that keeps stiffness away all day.